Hello. While I was residing in the city of Santa Monica in California, I had defeated my father's bottom dollar. See, my father is Randy Rogers, okay? And I had defeated his bottom dollar. And I'm going to explain more about that. But this really is an important category. Because Randy's bottom dollar was defeated, there's many other things that won't succeed about a corrupt pattern that has been going on for even longer than the many millennia, the many eons and archons that I've kind of been mentioning. There's an even longer pattern. I had solved his bottom dollar, and my uncle Stephen Roberts, see, on the maternal side of my family, my mom's brother, Stephen Roberts, he had deadlocked my count. See, I myself have a count, and he deadlocked it. And he after he deadlocked it, he discovered that he did not end up with an ultimate number. See, there's another number that he would have ultimately ended up with, and he didn't end up with it. So he also failed in a corrupt hand that he was making. And we're discovering it because these things they have needed in order to carry out a corrupt plan, and they can no longer succeed. Okay, hold on. So I had faced Steve. I went to the county jail, and I faced Stephen while he was in jail. See, we went through a scenario of how deadlocks can be and possibility, and he ended up facing me. And then later, while we were at the Metro Church in Santa Monica, California, Steve, in another lifestyle package, had acknowledged that I had succeeded over him. He didn't succeed. But for whatever reason, they continued to disable my mind and keep my memory. See, someone there, right there at Metro Church, has been keeping my memory. And they decided to try to continue to keep it a secret. However, another thing that happened with their failure is that in Arizona, let's draw a little picture of Arizona here. It kind of, okay, my pen needs to start working here. Kind of looks like that a little. Okay, and here's Flagstaff, here's Phoenix, Arizona, and here's Tucson. Okay, right here in this area, my maternal grandmother, Margaret Standage Roberts, she began to become obscurifiable. See, Margaret began to be obscurifiable. Obscurifiable, okay? That means we'd be able to, the turkeys, the rascals would be able to lock her into being obscurified and then keep her to live in obscurity for many millennia. And then people could easily make her a slave. She didn't want that to happen. So she chose this package. She chose to Sherlock these free video phones into actualizing, so every homeless person would for sure have a video phone and be able to defeat obscurification. If obscurification in general is defeated, then there's no way such a plan can happen. we can't really succeed obscurifying anybody. So that is a part of the reason why everyone has these now. Okay, hold on. All right, so even though I was over here, let's see, California is over here. Let's see, we draw California like that. Here's Nevada, and here's California. It goes up like that, okay? Even though I was over here in Santa Monica, it was in this geographical area here that she began to be obscurifiable. This is because of how she gambled herself earlier in our lives. See, these cities are very important: Tucson, Phoenix, and Flagstaff. Arizona has something to do with ancientness. Okay? So when it comes to these kind of patterns that are described, with these people live in obscurity, these people have more lifetimes than any of the others, and these have very few, and it's very easy to make them our slaves. See, this is a corrupt pattern that involves a great many people, and in order for it to succeed, these preliminary chain reactions also have to succeed. Now, with these free cell phones, this means that when one of these chain reactions that is needed is not going to succeed, therefore the whole thing, this will not happen for many millennia, okay? It won't be possible to do. So there's a few different things to be very, very rejoiceful about. However, these are rascals who are very bad and have chosen to try to continue to keep it a secret. However, the nature of these videos, the nature of defeating obscurity and obscurification involves talking about it on video. So we're going to be talking about Randy Rogers, my dad, and Stephen Roberts, my uncle, and even a couple of other uncles I have, such as Howard Roberts Jr. and David Lamar Roberts. Okay, people all over are going to be making videos about them. Okay, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about how they failed and how they're trying to keep it a secret. Okay, okay.